Hello everybody, and welcome back to Certified Collectibles. This is another episode of First Appearance of the Week. This is Wednesday, June 12th, 2024. We'll be giving you all the first appearance in your comic shops today. Now this week we have a pretty light video for you guys. I think we only have 2 first appearances, 3 honorable mentions, so only 5 titles on to go through, but there's definitely some books in there worth picking up for your collection. So let's go ahead and get started for the first appearance of the week, beginning June 14th, 2024. First up from Marvel Comics, Deadpool Wolverine World War III number 2. This features the first full appearance of Delta. Now we always recommend picking up the first appearance of new characters in Marvel titles. You know, Marvel Disney is still trying a ton of media for a small screen and big screen, and these first appearances in the comics, if they hit the screen, collectors will race back to the comics, try to find them. You definitely don't want to miss out for the cover price. So we always recommend picking up the first appearance of new characters in Marvel titles. This one here is also the Deadpool Wolverine team up. You know, Deadpool Wolverine right now, super hyped up because of the movie coming out soon. A lot of collectors and a lot of fans eagerly anticipating that release. So this is one we do think you should pick up for the cover price. Go ahead and grab this one. Finally from Marvel Comics, Spider-Boy number 8. This features the first appearance of Puzzle Man. Now the Spider-Boy title series, this has had a lot of first appearances. It seems like almost every issue there's a new first appearance, but you know the Spider-Man franchise, that is the most heavily collected and most popular franchise for Marvel Comics, and anytime there's a first appearance in one of these Spider-Man universe titles, such as Spider-Boy, you definitely want to pick those up for your collection. You know, for $3 or $4, you have a first appearance here in a Spider-Man universe title. This is one you don't want to miss out on. You know, at this point, we really don't know anything about this Puzzle Man character, but like we just mentioned a moment ago, if this character hits a small screen or big screen, collectors will race back. You don't want to miss out. So this is another one we think you should pick up for your collection. And now for the honorable mentions. From Black Box Comics, Ninja Gaiden number 1. An elite soldier is unprepared to take over his deceased father's company and pet project, the mysterious Gaiden armor, which allows its wearer to see, speak to, and touch ghosts. You know, we always mention this with these small press and indie publishers. If these titles get picked up for a small screen, big screen project, that is a huge price driver for these titles. They don't actually have to make it to the screen, they just have to be optioned. That gets a lot of eyes on them. A lot of collectors will race back to the secondary market and try to find these books. And this one here sounds like it can lend itself very well to a TV show, streaming series, or a feature film. So in our opinion, this is a great spec. Pick it up for a spec if you can. If you can't though, put it in your B-list, but definitely keep an eye on this one. Next up from Black Box Comics, Empath number 1. An estranged son from a wealthy family finds his place in a chaotic city, helping others with an uncanny empathic ability to change things for the better. Now once again, sounds like it lends itself very well to a small screen and big screen project. You know, Black Box Comics has not had a lot of their titles optioned in the past, but you know, that's no indication for the future. You know, if a studio gets a hold of a title they like from this publisher, they will go through the back catalog, see if there's other titles in there to option as well. So this one here, like I said, does sound like it lends itself very well to the screen. It will be another spec bet, but in our opinion, you know, specking on these books for $3 or $4 is worth the risk. If these go big, you're in it for a couple dollars. If they go nowhere, you're out $3 or $4. In our opinion, the risk is worth the reward. Grab this in here for a spec if you can. If you can't, then put it in your B-list and take a look at it later on. And finally from Marvel Comics, Giant-Size Daredevil number 1. This features a debut of new Kingpin powers. Now, we put this one on the list because we always recommend picking up the first appearance of new characters in Marvel titles, or the first appearance of new weapons, the first appearance of new outfits, and the first appearance of new powers for the established characters. And this one here does feature the debut of new Kingpin powers, so this one here may be worth picking up. You know, we really don't know what those powers are at this particular point, but you know, for $3 or $4 to pick this up to add it to your collection, may be worth doing so. Like we always say with these Marvel titles, the risk is typically worth the reward. Marvel Disney is still churning a ton of media, and if these new powers hit the screen, people will go back to the comics and try to find out where they first appeared. So in our opinion, this one here is worth picking up for your collection. Grab it if you can. If you can't, though, put it in your B-list and take a look at it later on. So there you have the 5 titles I have for you guys this week. Very light week, but there's definitely some books in there worth picking up for your collection. So please feel free to drop some comments in the comment section below. Thumbs up if you like this video. And as always, please remember to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thank you for joining us here at Certified Collectibles, and we'll see you again next time.